My husband used to read the newspaper to me each morning. I can't read at all. He softened the blow a lot, and then he got ill himself. After my husband died, I thought I'd never laugh again. That's how bad I felt. If it hadn't been for the Blind Foundation, I wouldn't be in the situation I am today. I wouldn't be in the health I am and the vision I have and the determination I have.
The things that people face are a loss of access to their environment or their physical environment, the access to the written word and literature, and access to employment. Those are three of the main things that we do.
Got a lot of help. One guy said to me, "I'll teach you how to use a cane," and I said, well, I don't need a cane, I can see okay. He said, "You're going to one day," and the library is absolutely fantastic. Alexa, enable the Blind Foundation.
Welcome back. Would you like to continue reading the Bounty?
And the recent thing about Alexa is again a very, very good thing.
I work for the University of Auckland. I was formerly a graphic designer and am now a digital services advisor there. A lot of how I've sort of developed and achieved so much throughout my life to date has sort of been in part to the foundation. When it came time to start working, definitely had a few good conversations around their employment consultants and their tech team, just around what sort of aids I may or may not need going into the workplace.
In terms of my laptop, I use keyboard shortcuts to move around, and on my phone I use different gestures. And on my Braille note I have a line of refreshable Braille there, so I can read what I'm doing, and it has a Braille keyboard so I can type in Braille. I asked the Blind Foundation for some orientation and mobility to show me some of the routes from my bus stops to the building and just around this rather large open plan newsroom that we're in at the moment.
I studied classical flute performance at university, so the Braille music transcription service was hugely beneficial to me.
I was born in Tonga and I was born with my eye condition. I think that would be 50% of my role at the Blind Foundation is to go out there and do some kind of blindness awareness program. We give them information so they can make their own decision of what services they would like to have. We have got counselling. When people start, they learn to cope with their sight loss. We have orientation and mobility services, teaching them how to get about safely. Also the adaptive daily living services. They help people doing daily living, stuff like pouring hot drink.
It's really important that the public realise that with our ageing population, the number of people who are blind or have low vision is going to increase dramatically from about the 180,000 people today to somewhere in the vicinity of 350,000 in about 12 years' time.
I wouldn't be here sitting with you today if it wasn't for the help and guidance I've had from the New Zealand Foundation of the Blind. They have been my rock.